What do you think? P7 Child Support, feel the vibe. I mean, for this first game, I think we're down on feel the vibe. But do you think they have a reasonable chance in winning this one out?
Um, I will be very impressed to see them win. I'm hoping they do, and I'm hoping to learn a lot from this.
I think everybody in the chat room and, well, Dominant Dominion as all would have to agree with that because, yeah, it's a very dangerous position to get kited by, well, Jace. I mean, just one or two blasts are really ridiculous, but you have a little Annie that does a lot of AoE stun and burst damage as well, and then, yeah, J4. It's still J4, so scary times for the team of Feel the Vibe. Can they come out of this one or pace Evelyn Chossport? Will they win out in this one really quickly? In feed on that Jace, Panzer's on the J4, Ezreal playing that Buddha Rice, Painkiller on the Annie, and Blueberry on that Maokai. For pace Evelyn Chossport, AML3IRD, the bird getting in some words. And who do we have on the purple side, Valanda?
We have Netarare Man on Elise, Sauron on Urgot, Dinoff on Garen, Half-Hearted on Brand, and Armor on Darius.
Yep, and we're gonna get it in really soon. We do have the zombie brand being used as a skin. I don't think it does 20 bounces anymore, but it was really interesting to see when Pyroclasm actually did like 8 bounces when you did it just for one skill. I mean, the max bounces you're supposed to have with Pyroclasm, I think it's 5. It's
5 hits, yes.
5, right, so having it done 8 times to you, that's a little overkill, and it was very detrimental for me to see a brand do that, and did not want to play for a little bit.
It's not quite as ridiculous as Ryder's E, hard countering some gap closers by instantly killing the target.
Alright, the game changes every time you patch it, no matter what. And especially with the spectator mode right now. And the bans are changed as well. It's looking like we're gonna see Garen bottom. Or at least bottom. I don't know what we're gonna need from Feel the Vibe. On the other hand, we have a difference in bottom as well. Envy could be going bottom for this Jace. Yeah, I really don't know and can't see the team where each one is going to go with this. Jace having the Lantern, I don't think he's going to go bottom, but it probably is Ezreal.
Could be Jace bottom, he might want the farm,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't expect him to go bottom. Oh, maybe he is. And it's Jace versus Garen.
Is that a mismatch? I'm thinking.
This game is full of surprises.
I have to agree with that. We do see the Urgot going over the top lane as well. Half-Hearted, everybody gonna meet up, get the Pillar of Flame. Painkiller gonna be sitting down. Gonna take some damage on the Netarare Man, but Painkiller gonna be taking a lot of damage from the Corrosive Charge. There's gonna be Urgot picking up the first kill. Now we got Panzers off on the side, gonna pick up on the Netarare Man. Buddha Rice actually picking up the kill. Now with the free hand, Armored fairly on the team. Can they finish up the kills? They do not have enough damage output to finish it all up, but Half-Hearted on the side will try to get some pillars on to get onto Field of Vibe. Right now, we do see Painkiller coming back into this, and a pretty low team actually coming out. So Netarare Man coming up on the side, Painkiller gonna go recapture onto the lease, and now we'll see who will actually control this point for the windmill. Right now, we do see the Jace actually taking a lot of damage for that Garen, and we'll see what'll happen from there. But Blueberry re-engages on the armor. Netarare Man trying to catch her onto Buddha Rice kiting it down. Can he get onto it? No, he does go backwards and has to go right back to Painkiller. Unfortunately, J4 going to be pushed off on the side. Panzer's going to need to revive, get back up to top lane. But this might be the turn. With Panzer's coming back, they could be able to secure this one. Blueberry going to go on to Netarare Man. Netarare Man going to be taken out on the Blueberry. Then we do see Panzer's going off on the side, trying to pick up one more kill. Ezreal getting it out of there. Armor going to be taken down from one more shot. Painkiller coming out and taking the blow from all the DPS damage that's coming out from Brand. And our Buddha Rice now going to go in there. And the windmill finally caught up. We do see Elise going to go apprehend down. And it's going to catch on the Blueberry. Blueberry going to go stretch right back. pick up a Netherari man. And do you see how far to get it? A stun down, gets the burn from the Billow Flame, and now Blueberry getting kited down a little bit. So much damage coming down. Armor now going to try chase around from Panzers. Panzers going to get out of there, and we do see Blueberry catched out as well. So overall, PECS Evelyn Child Support going to be down a little bit again from the windmill. Not a surprise, but Feel the Vibe going to try to take up the disadvantage. Hopefully they can take it from the early game to mid game. Yeah, it looks like the usual thing. I mean, that's what happened last game with PECS Evelyn Child Support. I would have to agree with the win streak set right there. They were down a little bit, but they kind of captured it again once they found an opening. What is the opening Feel the Vibes going to have? We will see, with Painkiller coming up with the Relic, Sauron as well, taking the Relic as well. So yeah, we'll see what'll actually happen. Philandum, what do you think is the next move PECS Evelyn Child Sport's going to do, or Feel the Vibe per se as well?
See, Brand is ganking bottom. He does have his ultimate, though it's probably not going to be too useful against a single target. And PECS Evelyn Child's support is actually not going to engage. Jarvan is going to head down here, and they're just going to skirmish a little around top, I think.
Yeah, they did take down Feel the Vibe onto that bottom lane, so, I mean, feed on that bottom lane, but they do kind of recapture that point for a little bit.
They managed to expend Infeed's revive without taking any of Half-Hearted's or Dynov's resources, which is good.
But that's going to cost them over at the top lane, with windmill armor going down right quickly. There's 3 people pretty much secured on that. They have minions as well for the windmill. At least neutralize it. Painkiller gets some damage down. Blueberry going to take a lot of damage out as well, but Sauron's going to be able to pick it up. Trade 1-for-1. Buddha is going to be able to pick up the windmill, and it is going to be PECS Evelyn Child Support finally getting this windmill point right now. I feel like PECS Evelyn Child Support is going to keep up with this advantage, because they did just trade off 1-for-1 over at that top lane, but I feel like also Feel the Vibe. I mean, they can get some more good ganks, which they're going to go do again. Brand's going to rinse repeat on Infeed. Will Infeed actually get out of this? I don't think so. Judgment going down, spin the win, not enough damage output, but Dynov and everybody else coming up on the side. Armor coming in, gonna try to get the dunk on, but now we do see Blueberry coming right back onto it. Gonna get the dunk, but it is gonna be stopped by the Vengeful Maelstrom. It is not gonna be enough to actually keep away from the bleed damage. That's gonna be taken down right over there. Armor gonna be coming right back onto it. Sauron as well, looking to get away. Blueberry just needs to toss the sapling, but I think the crab fucking Urgot is a little bit faster than what Blueberry can do right now, unfortunately. Netherari Man gonna go re-engage upon it, and now we do see the Arctic Smashing and back away. We're gonna see Panzers coming up from the side. Sauron down in a little bit of trouble, but Netherari Man gonna try to catch up the Panzers and be able to disengage for that Sauron, and now we see Blueberry trying to cancel them there. But Painkiller, barely missing off on the apprehend, is gonna be able to stay out a little bit longer alive. Buddha Rest shouldn't be worried. Armor's ultimate is down right now, so they should be okay for a little bit longer, but Buddha Rest coming in, getting smoked down from that Pillar of Flame, but not enough damage output to actually finish up that kill onto the Azrael. Dynov taking a little bit of damage and poke harass from Infeed. Infeed this time, I mean, he's worried about this brand, but they are kind of ready for this. I mean, they almost tried to pull the cheeky gank over at bottom lane, but Feel the Vibe could not complete that one up again, and it feels like Feel the Vibe, yeah, they're going to be down a little bit in points and stuff like right now, because again, it's 3-2 cap, but it feels like they're pressured to actually try to make plays, while PECS Evelyn Child Support, yet again, just controlling and controlling, doing the same things that they were doing even in the last game.
Yes, yes. Dynov is just talking to himself in all chat.
What do you feel about the item builds right quickly?
I'm surprised by the Giant's Belt on Garen, also by the Avarice Blade. I imagine the Giant's Belt is going to go into a Randuin's, so he can catch people. The rest of the...
Random pause. Uh-oh.
The rest of the item builds are very standard. I wouldn't have expected the Tab Eye on in feed. I would have expected boots of swiftness or Ionian boots or Mercury treads. He's not really at risk from auto attackers at the moment.
Yeah, but it does really help all the damage of Garen. Actually, no, it does mitigate some of the damage, but it's not going to mitigate too much. Especially when Yomu's Ghost Blade is going to be built on Garen. Yeah, Garen's just going to spin a lot faster and just do tons of more damage, unfortunately.
Yes.
Um,
Annie's gone for a sweeper, giving her team a bit more brush control. Brand looks like he's doing the same. Yeah,
Nothing pretty much
I
else
might
seen.
consider getting Furor boots quite soon on infeed if he's having trouble kiting, but I haven't seen that he is having trouble kiting at all.
I think the only thing Infeed isn't really in trouble of is, well, Brand or somebody else coming in for a gank. Because Infeed, for the first one, got pretty much blindsided for them to gank, so that
Yeah.
is a dangerous thing. But other than that, Pays and Child
Look
Support has
at
pretty good.
the cash totals. Infeed is about 1,000 richer than most of the top laners and 1,500 richer than a few.
They can see that as well. Again, we have engaged. Sauron going to be taken down. Gets right dunked upon by Panzers. Now Armor going to get picked upon by that Breeder Rest and be able to pick up a kill right over there. Unfortunately, 2 going down. That is another Pays Element Child Support going to be backing away. Pretty much healthy and going to be able to buy up more items.
Yeah, only Annie was killed by the bleed.
Which is unfortunate, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
really good right now for the team of Pays Devil and Child Support. There's a Mets control pretty much on top side jungle where the speed shrine is for the red side, and yeah, they're pretty much going to stabilize for this 3-2. I feel like Half-Hearted is going to go for this gank again, and I'm not surprised that he is because, yeah, I mean, they need to get some control somewhere else right now.
Yes.
Half-Hearted goes, and we do see the Crab Man coming down as well. Wow, everybody from Feel the Vibe actually coming down. Infeed in a little bit of trouble, to say the least. And now we do see the damage output. Infeed gonna go on to Half-Hearted. It's gonna be taken down right quickly. We're gonna see if he can get back onto it, but no, Painkiller is gonna use that disengage to try to get away from it. But unfortunately, we do see the shutdown bonus going down onto that J4. Sauron gonna be taken out from the side. Blueberry with that AP, just only haunting guys, and that Soul Shoes, a lot of damage output coming out from there. Buddha Rice, on the meantime, is going to be try to backcap onto the drill, and we'll see if Buddha Rice can actually catch up on this. Oh, Netherari Man barely getting that repel off, and Buddha Rice going to be taking it down from here. And now that should be the windmill at least countered upon. We'll see if they actually try to do the 2 cap to get a neutralize at least. But in the meantime, Blueberry and Painkiller, on the other hand, are going to try to get down onto this point. Unfortunately, you're going to have to back away from this, and now J4 over the top lane and try to get away onto the 2v1 matchup that is coming up really soon for Pays and Child Support. And the pause.
Yes, Garen has actually constructed a Sunfire Cave.
It makes... no. I'm trying to say it makes sense, but I mean, you
I
get
know
health.
he must have
armor.
reasons. He had a giant's belt.
Yeah.
He must have reasons for this, and I'm just going to hold off on judgment.
I mean, for what I've seen of, at least Summer's Risk-wise, what I've seen from Garen's, you build up the Black Cleaver, you build up Warmogs, and you're an unstoppable tank that has a really great ability to just kill anything. I mean, it's like Darius, but you also have a kind of a gap closer with your Q, but you really don't. Like, you have a speed up, that's it. And that's kind of the thing that Dynov is actually built off right now. I mean, he has some Fire Cape, which gives him the armor and the health, and then he's gonna build Yomu's Ghost Blade, which is gonna speed him up and give him that gap closing quote-unquote ability, but
Yes,
mean-
I would still have expected a Randuin's instead of the Sunfire.
Oh, okay.
It would punish Infeed quite hard for his auto attack harass.
That's the start of Yomu's Ghost Blade. Oh, it was J4's Yomu's Ghost Blade going off. Do you know what happened about the pause really quickly?
Netarare has disconnected.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
We'll get him back in soon. I think Netherwire is having a little bit of problems as well as... it was the game. No, there was nothing really. So, again, game 1. Hype. Everything is kind of just calmed down. We're just waiting right now. Looking at the other item mods right quickly.
Enfeed is going for his Infinity Edge, but the Rice has rushed his last Whisper. I'm not exactly sure why again. There isn't much armor on Purple's top team. And he's probably going to go for an Iceborne for the Kite. That's what I get from the Amptome. Panzers has built a lot of damage. I would probably expect him to pick up either a Last Whisper or a Lantern next. And Annie will probably get a Blackfire Torch or Rylai's. Brand should finish his Blackfire Torch or the Sweeper. And Maokai is doing a lot of damage.
Yet again, Blackfire Torch is probably going to be used for that Maokai. I was going to say for the Urgot, we have the Black Cleaver maybe coming up online for him. Maybe even Last Whisper for the Urgot really quickly, but that's a little too quickly. I could feel like Blade of the Ruin King would be a really smart buy, technically, for... I don't think Blade of the Ruin King is actually on Dominion, is it?
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't
yes,
exist,
who would you buy it on?
If Urgot would actually buy it, but I don't think Urgot really would be useful for that. Going back into the game, see Armor taking down onto Panzers, but we do see Panzers going to be able to pick up that assist from Buddha Rice. Unfortunately, another Iron Man going to be picking up that kill. Half-Hearted going to be able to burn away Buddha Rice, and Buddha Rice is going to try to kite it down. Wow, gets out of there. Can he actually finish up the kill onto anyone? Does dodge one more Q, but unfortunately, Nether Man says Neurotoxin is not a skill shot. It's not going to work on me.
Neither was the conflagration.
Which is unfortunate. Dynav, on the other hand, they're going to go 2v1 this madness between an Annie and then Debonair Jace. We do see a crab person come right in between all of that fancy matchup. And unfortunately, Enfeed is going to go pick up that kill onto the Urgot Painkiller now. We're going to try to figure this out. Is he going to take the point? Yeah, they're going to go try for the point. But Chem's the least. Here comes Darius, and here comes the deforestation probably coming in really soon. Armor gets that down and gets that chopping wood down onto the tree. Now Painkiller in a little bit of trouble. Does take down one before taking down herself as well. Double kill coming up from Armor. Really quickly does get that double refresh. Dunking all the way yet again. Brando on top in the hand. Gonna use the ultimate. I don't think that was probably the best I used for Pyroclasm, but we do see Panzer taking a little bit of damage. Oh, that save from Buddha Rice. One more cherry shot would have probably ended the death of that Panzer, but now Buddha Rice is not gonna get chited down from Half-Hearted. Gonna get pulled in, apprehended, and taken down, and we do see a kill onto the Bren and onto the Ezreal. Great job by getting that missed shot at the end, picking up the kill onto the Brand. Blueberry coming out from the side. Can he finish up something over there? We do see at least being taken down from Enfeed and
560 crit.
Yeah, I think this might be the danger time with that Jace just taking that down. I'm pretty sure Elise was not in danger, and unfortunately Elise, well, is in danger of this Jace. Jace with that Infinity Edge, those damages are going to be really strong. We just saw a little bit of chunk onto that Garen, and Garen's going to have to stay at bottom. We hit another pause yet again. Netherite Man properly taken down yet.
Please give me a moment. I'm going to put the kettle on.
Go for it. I can't. I control my thing right now. Sweet. So in the meantime, while I mute down onto Nisivalandum, I'm gonna drink some water right quickly. Raid call 552-6833 is ID for that. So you want to get in there, make some friends, make a team. If you have a team for Dominion, there is a man named Fitzy that will help you set that one up. Do you have a pause? We do have a resume right now, so I'm pretty sure Valina will get back into it. But Blueberry going offline.
It's just quit.
Yeah, that means we're gonna probably hit a pause yet again. Buddha Rice coming off on the side. We'll see if they can actually pick off on anything, but it doesn't look like Pace Elbow and Child Support is actually going to use boss. I'm going to turn chat back on really quickly, guys. Sorry about that. I usually don't. Oh, there we go.
There's the pause.
Pause 2? This is pause 3, yo.
Blueberry left again, but I don't remember him coming back.
Yeah, it just does that sometimes. Little client does that, unfortunately.
Yes.
What else was saying? Raid Call. So yeah, do check that out if you ever need to do any team practices or anything. Get a group to play with. That's always really fun. Check out the ID 5526833. Raid Call again. You can get that resource over at raidcall.com. Dominate Twisted Tree Line. They do weekly Twisted Tree Line tournaments as well. Check it out, dominateTT.com. We'll be seeing you on the Twisted Tree Line map, and well, maybe taking a volleyball. I don't know, dancing with volleyball, doing the Harlem Shake. That dance, that dance. Other things that are good.
Sorry, yes, please go on.
Sorry, other things that are open are the Facebook likes. Every 1,000 Facebook likes, you get $10 RP. Facebook.com/dominatedominion. And we're about to get back into this matchup. Vinlandum, what do you feel about this match so far? Or game so far, sorry.
I'm wondering. I'm not really sure right now. Purple's managed to regain some jungle control with the disconnect, though PECS is working to take that back. Garen is still holding off in feed at bot lane, and we have this engage onto Half-Hearted.
Yeah.
Tested.
Half-Hearted was actually kiting around and just playing around with Painkiller for a little bit. I feel like that was just Demise just looking up over there. Dynob now kind of respawn over here in feed and doing so much damage to the team. All that burst and damage output. Is armor going to be enough to stay alive? No, it is. Infeed going to pick up the kill from through the skies, and now we're going to see if Buddha Rice can catch out on Netherite Man, or if people are going to disconnect. I don't know. That's usually what happens after a team fight. Netherite Man to the be spoke to gets that mixer shot. Now we see Painkiller going to go re-engage upon it. Netherite Man going to be exhausted upon it. It's going to catch on Buddha Rice, and Buddha Rice will clean that one up over near the windmill. So there's going to be Pace Elbow and Child Support going to pick up this kill, this windmill, hopefully. Half-Hearted coming off from the side. Oh, the Seer was not enough to deny the back from Painkiller. That was just unfortunate timing right there.
Garen is having a lot of trouble right now. Infeed is arbitrarily kiting him, pretty much.
Yeah, Infeed just doing so much, and now Armor and Sauron going to come off from the side. They're going to try to pick up on the Infeed. Infeed taking a lot of damage, but it is going to be Sauron going to be taking that one down. But Paige Ellen Child Support still has enough to defend for now. Especially Panzer's off on the side, gets in the Yomos, gets in the damage. Sauron's going to be taken out. Dynob in a little bit of trouble. We did see the back away from the Armor, so Armor should be able to look back up and try to go back into the team. How far down on the side, Netherite Man going to go engage onto Infeed. Infeed going to be in a little bit of trouble. Half-Hearted missing all the skill shots right after the conflagration. Going to hit the Pyroclasm, but the Pyroclasm only hits one person. Half-Hearted, a little bit of trouble. Oh, the Shot Glass is not going to be enough to finish with the kill.
The acceleration gate is going to kill him, yeah.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate timing. Infeed getting a pick up that kill. Died off on the other hand, could pick up the Panzers, but Panzers is going to just stay back away. Do not try to fight me one, the only J4. And we do see Armor off on the side. Blueberry 2v1ing right now. Can he actually finish it up? I'm pretty sure he has enough defense to at least delay it until J4 comes up the top.
Yes, I think we could be seeing an Ezreal and Jace swap at some point. Ezreal has picked up the Iceborne, which would allow him to kite. And Jace has so much damage right now.
Or it kind of wouldn't matter. Buddha Rice gets a great Iceborne Gauntlet, which also ties into a good Tibbers, and Armor now in a little bit of trouble. Tries to decimate, does not do anything, and Buddha Rice picks up another kill. Half-Hearted should be taken out from, or taking down the Maokai, and now we do see this aggression over in bottom lane. Will Demacia actually stand up to 3 people? Painkiller gonna try to kite down a Dynob, but now here comes Infeed. against this Garen. Don't think that's gonna happen, but can actually pick up the kill on Annie. 1-for-1, even though not so bad. But the biggest thing is they did capture the Boneyard, which also is gonna give them the damage up relic, and that's not going to be a good thing for the team of Feel the Vibe. We'll see Netherari Man try to cut down, but right now there is a big damage boost right now, and I don't think they're going to be able to take away anything else from there. SF4, pick up the Ezreal, probably try to get the
Whether Ice used his flash offensively to pick up Half-Hearted, ran into a Darius, which was unfortunate.
Never a good thing to walk into the axes of Darius. I mean, especially if it apprehends you and slices you down. Blueberry gonna face that same fact and gets deforested right there. Great dunk by Armor, yet again picking up for that one. You see Annie coming up from the side, gonna try to get onto it. Is seen from that sweeper, and we'll see if Painkiller can actually pick up the kill. All Armor's gonna get kited down. Can Painkiller get enough damage output? Yes, he will be able to finish that one up onto Armor, and now Painkiller 2v1ing technically right now until Panthers comes in response. Might have not been the smartest ideas for Panthers to actually try to take that point. And now we do see Buddha-Right's gonna miss off on that True Shot barrage, and now Star gonna be able to pick up the kill, but Netherari Man gonna trade it off right there. Again, Pyroclasm used up only for one person. Panzer's still gonna be able to pick it up though, and it is gonna be half-hearted picking up that kill for that windmill. Can they actually finish up the cap? I think they can get closer, but it is gonna be Blueberry off on the side, gonna try to take down both people. Very nice split, using two sides of the coin to pretty much make sure that they can capture the windmill for Field of Vibe.
Yep.
Brand
is tanking up now. Yes.
Brand is getting, well, Negatron Cloak and Chain Thus. Do you think that's actually a good buy, or?
Quite possibly, yes. It'll make him bulky enough to, in case he gets engaged on. Garen has stacked armor, he 371 armor, and in response PECS have sent Annie bot and brought in feed top.
And we do see Dynam now going on to the back lines. 371 armor plus Thorn Mill. That's never a good thing to fight against. Dynam is now going to get exhausted by, but Feed is barely going to stay out alive. Great job of Buddha-Right's picking up that last little bit of kill right there. And we'll see if they can keep up with this, but now Garen might have been shown off, and unfortunately Garen might be just countered out now. There's so much damage output, plus the last whispers galore for the team.
Yes. Well, with Annie bot, they don't actually have much magic damage top, so Garen can tank a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Pays Avalanche Hotspur probably going to have to switch it up just a little bit, but even though they can DPS down onto Garen. Unfortunately, Garen's just not going to care though. That is the biggest thing, and that's I think what Field of Vibe wanted for the team. They want to get this Garen super strong in late game, and well, unfortunately, just taking out all the 80 bruisers that he is going to be taking upon right now. Panzers, and if you're going to go onto it, and now we see the damage output from the pillars of flame. We'll see if they actually chase upon it, and we do see Armor taking a bit of poke from that acceleration game. Ridiculous amount of poke actually. And now we see Blueberry over in the top lane. Will they actually capture on the windmill? I don't think so. But they're gonna keep aggression onto this. And we do need to see the team Feel the Vibe try to respond to this. Painkiller taking a little bit of damage, burning away a little bit, but we do see Buddha-Right's finally going back to bottom lane. And then Right Man is gonna be responding down to that. Let's see the backup of the team PECS 167 taking down just a little bit, little by little. How are they going to respond to this Garen? Now we kind of said, well, don't know if it's actually going to work out, but now we're going to see Dynoff, well, unfortunately get chased upon by Buddha-Right's. Buddha-Right's is going to be seen from Netherari Man, and Buddha-Right's is going to be taken down from there. Dynoff picking up the kill, and now going to be able to pick down onto the quarry. And now we're going to see if Infeed is going to be able to see that same little thing. Dynov just being a man, just going into the team 2v1 against these 80 magical people. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough, and Buddha-Right's and Infeed are going to be kited down as much as they can. Over at top lane, we do see a kill. We do have that Darius going down armor, just going to be taken apart by Panzers. On the meanwhile, we do see Annie be taken out as well from the burn damage of Half-Hearted. Blueberry off on the side, gonna try to get something. I don't think they're actually gonna cap it. But if they do cap this, there's going to be stemming a little bit of bleeding that's actually happening from Page Devil Child Support. They do pick up the kill, and they're going to be able to pick up the rest of the points right over there. Able and willing, PECS, they're going to try to close this one out. Now 3 cap to 2, 137 to 116. It's looking good for Page Devil and Child Support, but then again, feel the vibe. This Garen and possibly this Darius coming up really soon, because it's looking like he's amping up in damage and amping up in tankiness, like you said before. It might be really dangerous coming into the next little plays.
Yes, I would have to say I still would like to see that Randuin's.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Infeed has quite a lot of crit now, which is a scary thing. And Elise is beating Ezreal out of lane with her superior harass and just by being able to burst him really hard.
I mean, if he has Spider Wings to block skill shots, I mean, that's pretty good. And then, yeah, Neurotoxin, again, we've talked about it before. It's really good ability. Very, very strong. Infeed's going to be blocked upon from the Relic taking. We do see Sauron coming out from the side on the Blueberry. And we do see Dynov yet again just go mad mode, try to get everybody. Blueberry now in a bit of trouble. Going to get Judgment upon. Now Blueberry a little out of trouble. Can he actually finish it up? Actually, Dynov going to be taken out from Painkiller. The only thing that he does not have defense for, and we do have that Jace coming up on the side, getting picked up from the Urgot.
Sarah actually did a great job of zoning Jace out that fight.
And that will be the danger, the determination. Can they finally finish up Budaris? Oh, walks right back into Netherari, man. That was unfortunate, but it was still going to be able to pick up the kill because of Budaris. I mean, from Blueberry. That was a great vengeful match from the keep.
That was a 5v5 team fight.
That is a scary thought process coming into it, and Page Devil Child Support just barely getting out of there. Half-Hearted picks up a kill onto the brand, but Half-Hearted could have been taken out from there. Oh, that sapling off on the side. It did not actually catch the whole kill, but that was some great play from Blueberry, and Blueberry is now going to pay the price by taking a lot of damage, but he's going to try to deal a lot back. Yes, we will to Sauron. Sauron's taken down pretty much down to 50%. And we'll see how it is going to be happening. Unfortunately, Armor going to be taking a shot. I'm going to recap the point. Windmill going back to the team of Feel the Vibe. They are still down, but they actually finally catch this one back up. Oh, Painkiller missing off on the stun. Going back onto Panzers. Panzers taking a lot of damage. And actually going to be obliterated from the damage from a Neurotoxin. Painkiller, can he finish up the kill? No. Yes, he will. And finally pick up onto that. At least Buddha Rest coming out from inside. Half-Hearted going to meet up in the middle of the Speed Shrine. Half-Hearted just going to go back away from this one. And Feel the Vibe have to actually respond to this take. Painkiller just regress upon the Boneyard, and we'll see if Buddha Rest catches on the Dynov. Don't think that's the smartest idea, but why is Painkiller and Dynov actually fighting? I think Dynov is going to be in trouble, but he does get the assassination really well onto the Annie. Now Buddha Rest getting chased upon. Half-Hearted comes out from the side, relieves Buddha Rest of his life. Actually, Dynov going to be doing that one. And great job picking up that kill over there. Over in the Windmill, we do see the PECS, Page Devil Child Support, can be able to take out 2 kills. Can they actually take down this turret? Neutralized down, but unfortunately it does not look like it's going to be enough. Oh, Netherite Man going to use that repel to try to just delay it a little bit longer. Taking out Blueberry. Oh, can he take out Panzers as well? Oh, Panzers now going to be in a little bit of trouble. Sauron going to be chasing up Oz to the top lane. Can Panzers actually get out of there? Infeed on the meantime is going to take a lot of damage. And now Feel the Vibe are taking advantage of it. 3-1 cap. Will they actually pick up the win for this? Dynov coming up on the side, going to be taking a lot of bit. Oh, the Cataclysm, but the Pyroclasm not going to be able to finish up anything. And we're going to see the damage up are going to be too immense. And Feet going to pick up a kill with Buddha Rest as well. Armor going to try to get on the Painkiller. Yet again, Painkiller is the focus of the target. Armor going to get CC'd upon for days, but still going to get enough for that one dunk. Is Armor going to get away? No, he will not. Dragon Trick going to be able to pick up one up. And PECS will finally stem the bleeding, going back to 2-2 on the caps, possibly 3-2 with the Windmill being taken right now. It's a really close match. Feel the Vibe, they've been doing a pretty good job right now.
Well, there's an Oracle's come out because Garen is full build.
Lost Whisper got some health, got some damage output. It's really interesting to see. I think I would have liked to seen like maybe Odin's or
Yeah.
something like that, but yeah, still really
I'd have
interesting to
liked
see.
to see an IE or two. Infeed has 2 Infinity Edges and the Ghost Blade
Stacking
at
that damage.
17,000 gold. Yes.
It
Yeah, he
beats.
needs to die and die in a hurry.
Yeah, this it's not looking like it right now though. How far they're gonna be seeing a tread right there? That's a lot of damage coming out. Sauron gonna go try to come up on the side, pick up some kills. They're not gonna go for these gates, but PECS are playing this passively because they know they can have the points. And they know they can just keep it going. Right now, they do take back the point lead. It is 44 to 48. So you see a lot of the action over bottom. Buddha Rice is taken down really quickly. Now we're gonna see if this is gonna be the play. The Quark will be taken down. Juno and Panzer's gonna be talking to each other. I feel like Dynop just having a good day because he just learned mail. He does not care about Panzer's damage. Panzer has to run away from this. In the meantime, we do have a top 3 cap. We're going to have Pyroclasm actually used to balance, but unfortunately not going to be used enough to actually stop anything. We do have the neutralization of the points. That is now 3 to 2, but now we do see Dynov over at the windmill going to try to capture it and going to have to use this to neutralize, but I don't think this is going to be enough. I feel like Feel the Vibe is going to unfortunately fall short. If they can catch 1 or 2 more times right quickly, they might be able to do something, but it is spread too thin. It looks like Feel the Vibe does not have enough to finish up. Blueberry going to be able to pick up from Netherari Man, and Painkiller going to be able to pick up from Armor. The bleed damage wasn't enough. Apprehend off on the end. Gets on that kill. Panzer's now going to go dunk in onto Armor. Armor just going to try to bait out enough damage to be safe from it, but he's going to be able to pick up the kill. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so.
Infeed was exhausted and was able to just destroy Sauron on turret.
Yeah, it was very scary. Feel the vibe. You're going to be able to get a 3 cap though, which is really good. Or at least cap down. But Armor going to be taking a lot of damage. And did I just do a caster curse? Is Feel the Vibe going to win this matchup? Pays Evelyn Childsport now down 2 cap. We'll see if they can actually keep it up. Painkiller. We'll see.
Yes. Do you want the spoiler?
I do not want to read the spoiler right now.
Okay.
Yes, I'll
The
just keep
reason I
going.
saw the spoiler was I alt-tab backed into the client. It actually spoiled me.
Buddha Rice getting chased upon. Dynov gonna get down and get that kill. It looks like Feel the Vibe is probably going to be taking this because there's no points being contested upon, and Dynov might have just won this matchup for the team. Triple kill, double kill coming up from Armor. And we do see Jace actually picking up the kill, but the neutralization of this point over in bottom pretty much spells the end for Pays Evelyn Child Support. Enfeed gets dunked upon as well. Armor keeping
Not
up
before
with
putting
everything.
2,000 points of damage on Armor.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous times, but it was not enough. Was the Garen? Was it Armor? Was it everything? Feel the Vibe takes the win. Game number 1 of this best of 3 finals.
That was amazing, yes.
The Garen. I was shocked. Very shocked. That's all I have to say. FTV. Oh my gosh. I don't think they are they're not are they blah, can't even speak. They're not eligible for $300, right?
They're not.
They're
no.
not.
Really close. 55 kills for blue, 53 for purple.
That's ridiculous, man. Looking at I guess you want death timers, guys. Here's your death timers. Almost 300. 271 spent for the Ezreal. I think the Ezreal was a big thing. They can't really do anything once Ezreal is down. And, well, unfortunately, it was like Dynov, who was only the one that like stayed at bottom and took a lot